We're here with freshman Leah Lytle this week. Northwest goes 2-0 on the hardwood. You averaged 13.6 rebounds this week. The most important stat is the fact that we were 2-0 this week. Got wins over Mid-South and Hinds on the season. We're 3-0 overall. You've come off the bench in all 3 games this year. You're leading all scorers off the bench, 8.7 points a game. Talk about maybe just your first few games in college basketball.
They were definitely a challenge, I would say. My first game, I did not get a lot of playing time, and I was a little discouraged, but my coach told me, to keep a positive attitude and keep working hard in practice, and that's what I did, and I guess it paid off.
Well, we got 2 wins this week. Last night you scored 13 points against Hinds. Two big wins, actually 3 big wins to start the year. This week, like I said, you averaged 13.6 rebounds. You shot 53% from the floor. Just talk about maybe how you're creating shots for yourself. You had a lot of wide open looks that were kind of coming off some good passes from your teammates. So it's been a real unselfish team this first, few games. Talk about just how well that y'all have distributed the basketball to each other.
Definitely my teammates. I want to give them full credit. They found me. I was just sitting there open and they found me. Definitely no selfishness on the team, and I think that's going to help us out a lot in the long run. And so I don't really take credit for, I take credit for hitting the shot, but more importantly, they found me open, and they're the reason why I'm doing so well.
Well, you're making the shots when you get the shots. On the season, you're shooting 47%, which is second on the team in field goal percentage. Again, you lead all scorers off the bench. You're 9 of 19 from the floor. You talk about the playing time. The first game, 6 minutes, but the last 2 games, 18 minutes and 16 minutes. So as the production obviously is better, you get more time on the floor. This is a team that there's a lot of shooters on this team. Through 3 games, we've shot 91 three-pointers, which is absurd. And we've connected on, I think, just about 20 of those. So shooting percentage, though, as a team, we're shooting just under 35% as a team. So just, if you want to talk about just, again, your first 3 games in college, maybe is the pace of play different, subbing in and out. In high school, obviously, you play with
MHEA
Eagles. I don't know if you were a starter, if you were used to be on the floor 30 minutes a game, and now this is a little bit different. So just talk about how being a role player is compared to being, what you were last year.
I started my senior year in high school, and I was used to a lot of playing time, and the pace is just definitely, it's different. Like, college is like go, 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 go. Your mind can't stop. But versus high school, you have time just to chill and think. And it's a lot more pressure. Mistakes in high school, you would stay in the game, but in college, if you make mistakes, you know the coach is right on your back, and you can't really make as many mistakes in college as you can in high school.
Well, and this style of play that Northwest has too, the up and down play, that's why we force so many turnovers. In the first 3 games of the year, we forced, I think, some 70 turnovers in 3 games, but it's because of the style of play that we have. So a lot of times, based on whatever talent we have on the floor, it outweighs just the straight athleticism, the fact that y'all are playing defense. Defense goes a long way. We've scored 98 points, 75 points, and gosh, I don't know what the 3rd game was, but we also have scored a lot of points, but that's points off turnovers and stuff like that. I think some kind of the long-term plans you have for yourself. Just 3 games into the year, at least 20 games left this year, but do you have any goals for yourself this season, whether it be just to average a certain amount of points, to get a certain amount of assists, rebounds, something like that? Have you set any goals for yourself this year?
Honestly, my main goal when I came here was to share Christ. I felt like that's why He wanted me here, to just be a witness and glorify Him in all the things that I do here. And as far as goals, I do want to go on to a university and play somewhere, but it just depends on Him, and I'm just waiting for whatever He wants me to do.
That's the best response I've heard this month. Well, congratulations on a great week for you, Leah. Thanks for visiting with us. You averaged 13.6 rebounds this week. The most important stat, as Northwest went 2-0, 98-61 win over Mid-South and a 75-47 win over Hinds. We do a lot of these kind of interviews throughout the season, so we are here in the new Northwest locker room. We hope to be in here a lot more times this season, hopefully with you as well. So congrats on a good week. Northwest is 3-0.